Hello and welcome to the Girls Inc. of Greater Houston 25th Anniversary Gala. We can't wait to get this program started and recognize
the strong, smart, and bold women and girls in this audience tonight.
Welcome our MC for the evening, Miss Lisa Milosky.
I think Canaria is ready to take my job. By the way, that was Canaria and Alex. Canaria goes to Sheldon Lake Elementary, and Alex is at Yes Prep Eisenhower. They did a wonderful job. Thank you, ladies. Best introduction I've ever had. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am indeed Lisa Milosky. I'm thrilled to be here tonight as your MC as we celebrate the 25th anniversary of Girls Inc. of Greater Houston. Remarkable. Many of us here in the room were here at the very beginning. Girls Inc. was incorporated in Greater Houston in 1996, and while much has changed over the past quarter century, the mission remains the same: to inspire all girls to be strong, smart, and bold. What began as a breakfast morphed into a luncheon and is now an evening affair appropriate for this milestone year. This evening would not have been possible without our incredible sponsors' sold-out event. First, a thank you to our presenting sponsor, Phillips 66, for their unwavering support over the past 6 years. Thank you, Phillips 66. And we'll hear more about Phillips 66 shortly when they are recognized as our Corporate Champion Award recipient. We would also like to recognize, and please hold your applause until the end of this list, Stone Turn and Alan and Tricia Ratliff, ABHR, Baird, Legend and Princeton Homes, Storm Water Solutions, Kodiak Gas Services, New Quest Properties, LJA Engineering, Odyssey Engineering Group, the Presley family, CDC Houston, Twin Eagle, and Twinwood. All of you for your outstanding support. Applause now. Thank you. A huge thanks to all of our sponsors and to all of you here tonight, because this evening would not have happened without all of your support. So applause to all of you and thanks to all of you. Thank you. Well, now it is my great honor to introduce Triopia Cannon, CEO of Girls Inc. of Greater Houston, and Alex Kalichia, 2022 board chair. Ladies and gentlemen, Triopia and Alex.
Welcome. I'm waiting. Good evening. It's wonderful to see each of your smiling faces tonight. After navigating 2 virtual events, it's an incredible sight to see so many donors and supporters come together and celebrate Girls Inc. under one roof. It is an honor and great pleasure to welcome you to our 25th anniversary Strong, Smart, and Bold Gala. We are proud to celebrate the outstanding accomplishments of our 2022 honorees, our local scholars, and this year's corporate champion. You are in for a treat this evening, as you will hear from our powerful keynote speaker, Courtney Sanders. If you don't know who she is, you will understand who she is, as she continues to empower women to take control of their destiny. We'd also like to share a special message from our Girls Inc. National President and CEO, Stephanie Hall. Please direct your attention to the screen.
Good evening. I'm Stephanie Hull, President and CEO of Girls Inc. National. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to be with you in person to celebrate 25 years of excellent service to the girls, the families, and the community of Greater Houston. You've done an extraordinary job not only surviving, but thriving. And I'm especially proud that you've been able to double your impact during 2 of the most challenging years in our history. You've built a wonderful foundation on which to embark on the ambitious goals that you have ahead. And on behalf of everybody at the National Office, I want to send my thanks and congratulations and my very best wishes for the future and what's to come. Thank you, Triopia and Alex, for your leadership. Thank you to all of the other board members, to the staff, the volunteers, and the community partners who support Houston's success. We will be watching with extraordinary pride as you continue to inspire all girls, but particularly the girls of Greater Houston, to be strong, smart, and bold. Have a wonderful evening.
Thank you, Stephanie. Celebrating 25 years serving the Greater Houston area, we are fortunate and proud to have a diverse group of supporters and partnerships supporting our mission to inspire all girls to be strong, smart, and bold. I would like to thank my wonderful, hard-working board of directors for entrusting me and supporting me to lead this extraordinary organization. Thank you to my awesome, hard-working Girls Inc. of Greater Houston staff for making me a better leader. It is an honor and a privilege to work with the most committed, talented professionals who care deeply for the girls we serve. Thank you to our donors, volunteers, supporters, and generous sponsors. And a special thanks to each of you for taking time this evening to help Girls Inc. of Greater Houston celebrate 25 years, our awe-inspiring honorees, and our impressive local scholars. Without our donors, volunteers, staff, board of directors, service providers, and community, our work would not be possible. For that, I extend a heartfelt thank you. Now, before I turn the mic to our incredible, hard-working board chair, Alex Galicia, I want to get us prepared for the evening. I need everybody to pay attention to this, because this is very interactive now. You ready? Now, when the program teams begins programming with our girls, they always go over the Girls Inc. Bill of Rights. So, before we begin our program this evening, we are all gonna stand and recite the Girls Inc. Bill of Rights to ensure we set the right tone for the evening. So, as you turn your attention to the screens, but we're not just gonna stand. I need everybody to watch this. Come on, everybody stand. Stand. Okay, we're gonna take the power stand. There's a power stand. I need everybody to do this. We're gonna take the power stand. Your chest is out, the hands are back, and your legs gotta be far apart. This is the power stand. Okay, now are we ready? You see the Girls Inc. Bill of Rights on the screen, right? We're gonna recite them in unison. Now, let's begin. Number 1, girls have the right to be themselves and to resist gender stereotypes. Girls have the right to express themselves with originality and enthusiasm. Girls have the right to take risks, to strive freely, and take pride in success. Girls have the right to accept and appreciate their bodies. Girls have the right to have confidence in themselves and to be safe in the world. Girls have the right to prepare for interesting work and economic independence. Give yourself a round of applause. All right, Alice, I think they're ready for you now.
All right.
You all may be seated.
Thank you, Triopia. I feel presidential up here with these two monitors helping me. So I want to thank everybody tonight, and as 2022 board chair, I echo your comments and thank everyone who serves in this role. As you know, it takes a substantial amount of commitment and dedication to make the evening like this happen, and this anniversary year is certainly no exception. The event steering committee has worked hard planning this evening since last summer, and tonight we see the culmination of their efforts. Thank you for your time and dedication. Please stand so we can recognize our committee. Everyone stand who's our committee members. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you. We wouldn't be here tonight without them. Leading this year's were our two outstanding co-chairs, Karina Moreno and Susanna Ross. Please join me in welcoming them to the stage. Suzanne and Karina have both been instrumental in bringing this wonderful evening to life, and we couldn't be more grateful for their support.
Thank you so much.
Please accept this gift on behalf of Girls Inc. of Greater Houston as a token for our appreciation.
It is a great honor to recognize our first award recipient of the evening, Phillips 66, with the 2022 Corporate Champion Award. Thanks to their incredible leadership and patronage, along with the dedication to Girls Inc. through their annual giving, program contributions, and volunteer hours. Phillips 66 certainly embodies the spirit of this award. Please turn your attention to the screens.
We at Phillips 66 are so very honored to receive the Girls Inc. of Greater Houston 2022 Corporate Champion Award. Thank you. Our company has been a supporter of Girls Inc. since 2016, and we are so very glad to be supporting a program that focuses on youth and to helping shape tomorrow's leaders. So when I first moved to Houston several years ago, I sought an organization and a board that focused on providing education and mentoring to girls from underserved communities. And Girls Inc. was the organization that came most recommended. And I served on this board for a total of 4 years. During that time, I saw the opportunity that Girls Inc. provided, from STEM and literacy education to building confidence and setting goals. I also saw the dedication and passion that the board and the staff bring to this organization, and it was a privilege to work alongside them as we strive to make a difference and have a positive impact in Houston, the community that we all call home. So Phillips 66 is a relatively new company with a very well-known name. And since we debuted in 2012, our brand has been associated with providing energy and improving lives within our company and throughout our community. We're very proud of our partnerships with organizations like Girls Inc., which has provided a great deal of service to thousands of girls across Houston and over the past 25 years. It's an organization that continues to grow and serve more girls each and every year. So thank you for all that you do to enhance the lives of so precious many. So giving back is fundamental to our company's culture. So it is with much appreciation and gratitude that we are being recognized at the Strong, Smart, and Bold 25th year anniversary gala.
So Girls Inc. is excited to present Phillips 66 with the 2022 Corporate Champion Award. Claudia, thank you.
Congratulations and thank you, Phillips 66. What a great way to start the evening. Okay, now be on the lookout for Girls Inc. staff and volunteers who will be roaming the ballroom tonight. You can purchase raffle tickets from them. If you win the grand prize, you'll be going home with diamond hoop earrings. It's worth it. Get the raffle tickets. The drawing will happen later this evening. Also, a reminder, the Mission Market is still open. Many opportunities to purchase in support of Girls Inc. And there's a champagne pull in the foyer. Okay, time for dinner. Enjoy the company of your table mates. We'll be back shortly. Thank you. Good evening again, everyone. Can I please have your attention? Shh. Thank you so much. I have someone very important to introduce. I hope you are enjoying your evening and the lovely dinner. It is now time to introduce our keynote speaker, Ms. Courtney Sanders, an award-winning online business coach, personal branding expert, and women's empowerment speaker. Courtney helps women turn their skills and passions into profitable online businesses. With a collective social media following of over 100,000 fans, Courtney has also served as a brand ambassador for several companies and a TV guest contributor. Courtney has been featured in Forbes, InStyle, Essence, and Black Enterprise magazines. She also serves as a featured speaker at the White House for Obama administration's Council on Women and Girls and at the United Nations Commission on the Status of Women. Ladies and gentlemen, a warm Houston, Texas welcome for Courtney.
Thank you. Wow. Thank you, Lisa, for that amazing introduction. It always feels weird hearing, your life story read back to you in third person, but while everything she said was definitely true, I thought it would be fun to open this up with something that you might not know about me, namely 13 words that were said to me that I believe, had they not been said to me, I wouldn't be standing before you today. And those 13 words were, I won't be forwarding this complaint because I follow you on social media. Never in my life have I been more relieved to hear those words. These words were said to me by someone that worked in the chairman's office at my former job as a federal employee. I thought it was just a normal day. I was working in my office when the phone rings and I look down and I see that the area code is 202. Now, I don't know how many of you are familiar with Washington, D.C., but 202 is their area code, and if you are a federal employee, which I was at the time, 202 automatically means headquarters. So I knew this was a big deal, I just didn't know what it was. So I pick up the phone and I say, hello, and the person on the other end says, hi, is this Courtney Sanders? And I'm thinking, yeah, who are you? Because they didn't introduce themselves. And she says, hi, I'm calling from the chairman's office, and I just wanted to let you know that we've received a complaint about your business. Now, exactly. Immediately, I'm like, oh my goodness, security must be on their way up the stairs to knock on my door with big boxes and cart me out to my car to do the walk of shame. And so she's talking, but I just hear wah, 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 like Charlie Brown's teacher. And then there's this pause. And I realize, oh my goodness, this is the part where I'm supposed to say something. And so she repeats herself and she says, do you understand what I've just explained to you? And I say, yeah. And she says, do you have any questions? And I say, what does this mean? Am I fired? And she says, I won't be forwarding this complaint because I follow you on social media. And I know what it's like to be a young woman just trying to make her way in the world. So you have a good day. And she hung up the phone. How many of you in this room have ever been in a situation where you thought something bad was about to happen, but really, something big was about to happen? Ever since I was a little girl, I've always believed that everyone was born to be big. Not just celebrities and not just politicians, but everyone was born with their unique blueprint to a big life already inside of them. Henry David Thoreau once said, most men live lives of quiet desperation. But I believe that desperation is really just divine navigation. It's a flashing sign pointing you towards what you were created to do. Live a big life. So whether you're one of our generous donors who are here this evening, or one of our Girls Inc. mentees, or maybe you're one of the staff members who work tirelessly behind the scenes. From the person on the camera right now to the person who mic'd me, I came here to let you know that you were made to be big. Now, Albert Einstein once said, if you can't explain something to a 6-year-old, it means you don't understand it well enough yourself. So in the 15 minutes that I have with you this evening, I'm going to break down the last decade of research and personal practice I have in living a big life and make it as simple as B-I-G. Now, the B in big stands for belief. And by belief, I don't mean being Pollyanna-ish or playing pretend. I mean that deep knowing in the pit of your gut that you can do anything. And when I think of belief, I think of Amelia Earhart, not just that famous female pilot who flew solo across the Atlantic, but a different Amelia Earhart, Amelia Rose Earhart to be exact. Now, Amelia Rose Earhart is a modern woman. She's a millennial, complete with an Instagram account, who was told by her family her entire life that she was related to the Amelia Earhart. So at just age 21, she began taking flying lessons. And at age 30, she captured the world's attention when she announced her plans to fly across the globe in honor of her namesake. Now, if she succeeded, she would not only be the youngest woman to do this, but she would be trying to do something that even the original Amelia Earhart died trying to do, which was fly across the world in a single-engine airplane. Naturally, the press had a field day. I mean, was she even related to Amelia Earhart like her family said? On July 31st, mere months before she was set to take her historic flight, Amelia Rose Earhart got the news of her life. The reporters had done their fact-checking and discovered that she was not related to Amelia Earhart. Her parents had named her in vain. Humiliated on the world stage, Amelia Rose Earhart chose to climb out of her pain and climb into a single-engine airplane and fly around the world anyway. Amelia Rose Earhart knew that even if she didn't share Amelia Earhart's lineage, she believed that she could share her legacy. And so Amelia Rose Earhart's story shows us this powerful truth about the power of belief and how it enables us to be big. It's not enough to believe what you see, but you must be willing to see what you believe. Amelia Rose Earhart saw herself as a woman that could fly around the world, and so she did. When's the last time you didn't believe in yourself and it kept you from living a big life? Maybe you didn't believe that you could pass the test, and so, not surprisingly, you didn't. Or maybe you didn't believe that you were good enough for that promotion, and so you didn't even apply. Or maybe you didn't think that you can make a big enough impact, and so you didn't donate and you didn't volunteer your time. But what about when you did believe in yourself? Have you ever believed in yourself so strongly that when you actually pulled it off, you felt like a superhero? Well, that's not by accident. Behavioral expert Chase Hughes, who has worked with both the CIA and the military, says that a person's internal belief, regardless of whether they are a good or bad person, is the single greatest determinant to them getting what they want. I don't know about you, but I wish bad people believed in themselves less, and good people, like you, believed in themselves more. Amelia Rose Earhart believed in herself despite her circumstances, and it allowed her to live a big life. So if B, belief, makes you a superhero, then I, intention, is your secret weapon. And by intention, I mean choosing your choice. Your choices matter. And I know this from personal experience when I nearly made the choice to drop out of college. Now, my college career started off on a good enough foot. After years of spending my summers doing science and math programs, thanks, Mom, I walked onto Howard University's campus with a full-ride engineering scholarship in hand. Ooh, thank you. Ooh, you couldn't tell me nothing. I thought I was on top of my game. So on top of my game, in fact, that one day I decided to skip my engineering class to attend a lecture on entrepreneurship that was happening at the business school. That choice to skip class one day turned into a choice to skip my classes for an entire semester as I attempted to build a business. And that choice turned into me maxing out my credit cards when I received a letter informing me that my plummeting GPA meant I was no longer eligible for my scholarship. That turned into a choice to work not one, but 3 jobs just trying to make ends meet. And when the bills got to be too much, and the tuition got to be too high. That turned into a choice to submit my formal withdrawal, which would unenroll me from college. In a matter of months, I went from waiting on campus to waiting tables. And as I walked back to the apartment that I could barely afford, wondering how it all went downhill so quickly, I had an epiphany. If inattention is what had gotten me into this mess, then intention is what would get me out. I had to start choosing my choices. And so as I worked my waitressing job, I chose to save my tips. And when I had enough money, I chose to walk back on that campus and re-enroll in college. And thank you. And when my classes began, I chose to attend. And when my professors shared their wisdom, I chose to give my best. And when my grades rose to the level to earn another scholarship, I chose to take it. And when I completed my degree, I chose to walk across that stage. Physics professor Dr. Whiteheart says, a single domino is capable of knocking down another domino that is 50% bigger in size, which means that while the first domino might be only the size of your credit card, and the third domino might only be the size of your iPhone, the 23rd domino would be the size of this hotel building. What hotel-sized goal could you achieve if you simply got intentional? Maybe you could be the first person in your family to graduate college. Or maybe you could be the first example that a young girl sees that lets her know she can make it. Or maybe you could be the first donor to raise your paddle for a $10,000 donation this evening to an organization that is so committed to the development of the whole girl. When it comes to being big, intention matters. Always choose your choice. So if B, belief, makes you a superhero, and I, intention, is your secret weapon, then every superhero needs a secret identity, which is G, your gifts. Your gifts are important for the same reason that a secret identity is. It allows you to be big while living a normal life. Now, if you can't tell by now, I'm a bit of a history buff, which means I have one more historical reference for you, and that is in the story of Mary Ellen Pleasant. Mary Ellen Pleasant was born in the early 1800s, and even though she achieved freedom from slavery, she never received a formal education, which means she was confined to doing domestic work in the homes of the country's wealthy elite. And so while she worked for wealthy men who routinely overlooked her as just a maid and a cook, Mary Ellen Pleasant would routinely overhear their business conversations. In fact, she got so good at being overlooked that no one noticed when she took all of the business advice that she had overheard and amassed a fortune of over $30 million in 1858. I mean, $30 million is a lot of money today, right? Mary Ellen Pleasant bought silver, gold, real estate, and even a Wells Fargo bank, which led to her secret weapon of becoming a philanthropist. Mary Ellen Pleasant, sure, she made big investments, but she made even bigger donations. So much so that historians said she would be even wealthier if it weren't for all the money that she gave away. But I believe she was wealthier because of it. You see, by day, Mary Ellen Pleasant was a normal person, just like you and me. But by night, she was a philanthropic superhero, using her gifts to support those in need. Mary Ellen Pleasant understood the last key to living a big life, which is using your gifts. Your gifts are your guide to greatness, and you are different by design. Mary Ellen Pleasant inspired an entire generation to be strong, smart, and bold. What gifts do you have that you're not using right now? What gifts do you have that if you use them, it would take your life from ordinary to extraordinary? Maybe you have the gift of math and science, which you could use to become the next great doctor, scientist, or engineer. Or maybe you have the gift of leadership, which you could use to make organizations like Girls Inc. even bigger. Or maybe, like Mary Ellen Pleasant, you have the gift of philanthropy, which you can use to not only impact those of us in the room, but all the deserving girls who wanted to be, but couldn't. So I have one last story for you, and then I'll close. And I love sharing this story because every time I tell people that they're made to be big, the number one question I get is how. And the best way to illustrate how is to share the story of how I got engaged to my husband of 8 years. Now, my now husband, then boyfriend, loves to keep me on my toes, and so 8 years ago, he proposed with a scavenger hunt. Now, it started with a note on my pillow, which led to a surprise mani and pedi at my favorite nail salon, which led to instructions to pick up a rental car, which was really just a ruse to get me to the airport to pick up prepaid airline tickets from Dallas, Texas to Los Angeles, California, for a flight that was leaving in less than 2 hours. That led me to board a plane with nothing but my ID and the clothes on my back, which then led to me landing in LA to meet a black car pickup service, which then led to a drop-off at a 5-star hotel downtown, which then led to a little black dress that was waiting for me on the bed with a note that said, "Meet me downstairs." So So when I finally reunited with my boyfriend, he surprised me with an amazing dinner. And as we walked into this super fancy restaurant, by now I'm getting it, and I'm like, oh my goodness, this man is about to propose. Like, he has to, right? So as the waiters were coming around and giving us our food, I would tense up and get so nervous because I was waiting to say, oh my goodness, is this going to be the moment? So much so that even during dessert, I would hold my fork so gingerly, just in case in between bites of cheesecake, I accidentally would bite down on a diamond ring. But the check came and he paid. And we got in the car. And as we drove back to the hotel room, I couldn't help but feel confused. That is, until he turned to me with a grin on his face and said he had one final clue. And as he turned up the volume on the stereo and the radio announcer came on, yes, the radio announcer asked me a question, and I answered correctly, he veered off course and drove us to the Griffith Observatory, where we walked in, and under the cascade of the stars above and overlooking the twinkling lights of Los Angeles below, he got down on one knee and asked me to marry him. And I said yes. And so I tell you that story not just to shout out my husband, who is an amazing man, love you, babe, but to show you the power of trusting the process. You see, my engagement took over 13 steps across 2,000 miles, spanning 2 different states over a 12-hour day, just to get me to say yes. But what was I really saying yes to? Because I didn't know that 8 years of marriage and counting would be waiting for me on the other side of trusting the process. I didn't know that 2 beautiful children would be waiting for me on the other side of trusting the process. I didn't know that a thriving business and speaking engagements and magazine features and trips around the world would be waiting for me on the other side of trusting the process. In short, a big life was waiting for me because I was willing to trust the process. And a big life is waiting for you too. Tonight, I came here to let you know that you were made to be big. So go be big. Thank you. Thank you.
Courtney, that was awesome, but I gotta tell you, you set the bar really high. My husband is sitting next to me, and I said, well, ours didn't look like that. And he said, well, those were a lot of steps. Wasn't gonna happen in our lifetime. All right, now, joining me on stage, our amazing honorary co-chair, Sophia Adrogué and the Honorable Caroline Baker. Let me tell you, these women are very familiar with Girls Inc. of Greater Houston. In fact, they are 2 very, very dear friends. and they introduced me to Girls Inc., and it was in 1998 because Sophia chaired the luncheon that year, and she asked me to MC the second ever annual Girls Inc. event. Sophia was board chair in 2002, and she and Caroline co-chaired another luncheon together in the year 2000. Caroline loves the organization so much, she served as board chair on 2 separate occasions. She still serves as an honorary board of director. Ladies and gentlemen, my 2 very, very good friends, by the way, they're here to present scholarships to our local scholars, but before we get to the I just want to say, happy birthday, all of us, to Sophia Adrogué. Happy birthday!
We are absolutely honored to be here tonight to present the 2022 Girls Inc. of Greater Houston Local Scholar Awards. Each of these young women, 5 women, represent what it truly means to be strong, smart, and bold. Please, will you join us on stage as we call your name to accept your certificate? First, Alexandra Adams, Eisenhower High School. Thank you so much. Tolulope Alan Taylor, William Travis High School. Wow, unbelievable. Thank you.
Cylin Amador, Chinquapin Preparatory School. Camilla Garza, Chinquapin Preparatory School. And last but not least, Eva Perez, Chinquapin Preparatory School. Let's please give a warm hand for all of our scholars. Congratulations. Congratulations, ladies. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here tonight. These are our future. Aren't we so proud, these young women? Please help us now welcome Cylin Amador and Tolulope Alan Taylor up to the podium to hear how Girls Inc. has made a direct impact in their lives.
Hello, my name is Cylin Amador and I am currently in 8th grade. I joined Girls Inc. in the 2019-2020 school year when I started 6th grade at Chinquapin Preparatory School. Girls Inc. has helped me realize that I have always been influenced by strong, smart women in my family, including my mother, who has not only been my biggest supporter, but a great example. I consider myself to be a strong young woman who can fight for her rights, be disciplined, consistent, hardworking, and manage my time, which are great qualities to have if you want a career in a non-traditional field for women. Science, mathematics, and technology are my 3 favorite subjects, and it is where I believe I would like to continue my future career. Girls Inc. has been a strong support system for me, and I feel inspired knowing that there are other girls out there working on achieving their dreams like me. I hope that one day I can be a Girls Inc. mentor who inspires girls to pursue their dreams. Thank you.
I was going to congratulate you, but I think you are bold and strong, and you've come to the podium. Give your remarks.
Thank you. Hello, my name is Tolulope, and I'm currently in the 11th grade. I began attending Girls Inc. programming the summer before I started 8th grade. It was perfect timing because 7th grade was a very hard year for me. The first program I had attended was the 2-week-long Be Bold Institute summer camp. I felt welcome the very first day, and it was the first time that I felt like I met people who had experienced similar things as me and who had the same interests as me. Over the years, I had too many amazing experiences to name, but to highlight few of them. Many memorable were writing letters to our future selves, meeting powerful women who work as engineers from organizations from Halliburton, and watching the 2019 Democratic presidential debate. Because of Girls Inc., I now have a career plan that I intend to pursue in my future. I feel like I finally have a voice that I'm confident and proud of that no one can judge or criticize. I genuinely feel that Girls Inc. of Greater Houston has changed my life and given me to a key of a world that I didn't know existed. And also, I would like to thank my parents, the facilitators of Girls Inc., and I would like to thank God for this powerful opportunity.
That was fantastic. How wonderful to hear from our amazing Girls Inc. scholars. Now, let's learn more about what Girls Inc. programming looks like. Please turn your attention to the big screens.
Girls Inc. of Greater Houston's mission is to inspire all girls to be strong, smart, and bold. Our girls receive programming in healthy living, academic enrichment, and life skills instruction. We support girls who need us the most. Girls who wouldn't otherwise have the opportunities, experiences, or role models to lead fulfilling and productive lives and break the cycle of poverty.
Deonda Elementary School is located near Hobby Airport in Southeast Houston. Our campus serves about 570 students. 92% of our students are economically disadvantaged. Girls Inc. has been working with our students since the fall of 2021, and I've seen the impact it's had on our scholars. They're more confident in class, more likely to participate, and more interested in math and science.
At Girls Inc., we focus on 6 essential elements: mentoring, intentional programs, girls-only environment, sustained exposure, interactive activities, and research-based curricula. Girls Inc. encourages girls to take risks and overcome physical, intellectual, and emotional challenges. At Girls Inc., our primary focus is to help girls develop positive attitudes and feelings about their ability. This will support them in the classroom and in all aspects of their lives.
Girls Inc. makes me feel creative. Girls Inc. makes me feel confident about myself.
Girls Inc. makes me feel like I can do anything.
What I love most about my job is the girls. Seeing their faces light up, seeing them happy and in a safe space is the reason I'm here.
Our hands-on STEM program is called OpSmart. It's wonderful to see how the girls grow. At first, many girls don't feel confident about their ability to solve programs, but we provide them with an all-girls space, a pro-girl space. That allows them to try, fail, make mistakes, and get messy.
Girls Inc. of Greater Houston has a unique program model called Project Insight, which addresses risk factors for girls dropping out of middle school. A subset of Girls Inc. girls receive support from a network of trained mentors and access to their in-house licensed social workers who assist with mental health, learning loss, and personal development.
Girls Inc. provides 100% of its programming on an outreach basis. We go to the girls during school, after school, at community centers, or virtual. Girls Inc. is dedicated to changing the narrative. Our goal is to provide year-round programming for girls ages 6 through 18 at no cost. With your support, we can do that. We want to inspire all girls to be strong, smart, and bold.
We love Girls Inc.
Wow, you guys, what a great video. Wasn't that awesome? Seeing the smiles on these girls' faces really proves to us just how impactful these programs are in their lives.
One such program is the Bold Summer Institute, a 2-week interactive experience for girls ages 13 to 18, which focuses on academic enrichment, college and career readiness, advocacy, and community involvement.
Another is Camp Smart that I think you heard of on the video here. It's a 1-week interactive day camp for girls ages 7 through 12. Hands-on experience in STEM. It gives them exposure to women in STEM and a lot of outdoor activities.
And Project Literacy, an initiative that addresses the reading literacy-based needs of girls in grades 1 through 3. The benefits of these programs are measurable, but there are real costs required to make them happen. Costs such as facilities costs, transportation, meals, tech items such as tablets, and robotic balls for STEM experiences, and field trips, just to name a few. Girls Inc. of Greater Houston has served over 26,000 girls in the past 25 years, an accomplishment truly worth celebrating.
Absolutely.
But the demand for these programs is definitely on the rise, as they served over 1,700 unduplicated girls last year alone.
Tonight, as we celebrate the success of the past 25 years, we also look forward to continuing impacting the lives of girls in the Greater Houston area. So many girls are in need of these programs, and this is where your support can make the impossible for our girls possible.
By raising your paddle, you can provide the much-needed support for Girls Inc. to continue serving the girls of Greater Houston.
So, please get your paddles ready. We're going to get started here in a minute, but I did want to give you guys an update. We just heard that we received $25,000 from Miss Melanie Gray, who unfortunately can't be with us tonight, but we'd love to give her a round of applause. So, we're going to get it started here. Our first level.
Our giving levels this evening are going to begin with the advocate level of $10,000.
Make sure you keep your paddles ready and keep them up until a Girls Inc. rep comes and takes your number.
Here we go, $10,000. Who's going to start us off at $10,000 tonight? Number 165.
Woo-hoo. Thank you, Esther.
Thank you so
165.
much, Esther.
Awesome. Who else? $10,000. Remember, these programs are helping impact their lives. They're giving, college ready, SAT, ACT, prep, $10,000.
Anyone else?
Anyone else?
All right. Our next level is the ally level, $5,000. Who's going to start us off with $5,000 this level?
Awesome, 277. Please keep your paddle raised. Thank you, 277. $5,000, guys. You can see us, we're at 35. Thank you, Esther. 254. 254. Thank you, 254. Thank you. Awesome, round of applause.
These programs can really help lay the foundation for these girls to be successful and become leaders in their fields and in their communities, just like the honorees that we're going to see tonight.
Absolutely. And these are our future, right? Yeah. They are our future leaders. We hope you can help us support their programs. Very much needed. So our next level is going to be
partner level, $2,500. Let's see some paddles. Table 11.
Come on, here we go. 324, 2,500. Thank you so much, 324. 149. Thank you. Awesome. Come on, $2,500. to make an impact in their life. $2,500. Going once? Last call? Oh, 163. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. $2,500. All right. Is the last call for $2,500? Oh, 376. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Fantastic. Where are we? 50. Awesome. Come on, guys. Help us get there. Oh, I see 310. Thank you, 310. Thank you so much. Anyone else? Are we good? Last call, 2,500. We're good? All right, our next level is going to be $1,000. $1,000.
$1,000. 115, 119. Oh, I can't see your number. Can you turn it around?
Let's flip it. 105. Fantastic. Keep your paddles up, guys. Don't forget. Keep your paddles up. 396, 139, 273, 171,
190,
188, 183, 383, and 384. Wow, look at that. Thank you guys so much. Fantastic.
117.
Fantastic. Keep your paddles raised, please. Don't forget, keep your paddles raised. That is amazing. Look at that. 67,550. Fantastic.
Thank you, guys.
Our last. Don't forget, keep those paddles raised until they come. Oh, $73,550. Thank you, Jennifer Johnson, Alan McKee, Vivian, Caesar. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you guys so much. For $500 for these donations, please take your phones out. Everyone who registered should have received a text with a message that says you can make instant donations by replying to the message with give followed by an amount. Example, give 100, makes a $100 donation. Every little bit helps. Thank you all so much.
Absolutely. Remember, check your text messages. If you registered, you can give by text. Thank you guys so much for your support. We're at $78,550. Thank you so much. All your support.
So I don't have any words, but just to say, wow, what an amazing contribution, generous donations from everyone today. Thank you so much for everything that you're doing here tonight. We really do appreciate it. And at the end of the day, what really matters is the girls that we will be able to support. So what I'd like to do is move on a little bit and just I'm pleased to announce that we're going to move into our sort of an additional recognition here. If you didn't have a chance to raise your paddle, there still is time. So if you feel inspired before we continue on with the program, check around the room. We will make sure that we can take your contribution. So what I'd like to do is recognize our next awardee, Kim Roxy, with the Emerging Leader Award. As a business leader and entrepreneur under the age of 40 who has successfully initiated and managed her own business while creating a positive impact in the community, Kim embodies the spirit of the award. At the age of 21, Kim founded Lamique.
I am floored. I am honored to be acknowledged for an emerging leader. See, this is a 16-year-old girl who was kicked out of high school, who was shunned upon, whose confidence had plummeted at a young age. And to be at this moment in my life where I can be acknowledged in this way because of the things that I have been able to do, it's really a testimony to the power of community and a power of an organization like Girls Inc. to provide that bold, strong confidence that we need to know that we can fall down, but we can get back up again. So I am so grateful to my parents, to my family, to my sisters, to my community, to my mentors, my village, everybody who has made it possible for me to be an entrepreneur my whole adult life. and to me be able to pursue my dreams like I have, and to this city of Houston, Texas, that has just been the backbone for me. This is amazing, and I thank you so much. And just know, there's other girls like me out there, and we gotta be here for them. Thank you, Girls Inc., for this acknowledgement and holding me up in this light. I appreciate it, it warms my heart, and I think that it really speaks to the fact that more women like myself can show up for other girls, and the same thing can happen for them. Thank you.
So let me finish sharing with you about Kim's great success. She founded Lamique Beauty Products, the world's #1 eco-chic makeup line, seeking to build women's self-esteem and reveal their natural beauty. She has been highlighted by BET, Ebony Magazine, and has also been influential in fighting breast cancer, HIV awareness, and serving on founding chair for the Rose African American Women's Initiative Standby. Kim, we're thrilled to present you with the Emerging Leader Award. Thank you so much.
Girls Inc. is honored to present our Business Leader Award to Dr. Aldona Spiegel, a breast reconstruction surgeon. Dr. Spiegel has been in practice for over 20 years and has performed 4,000 breast reconstruction cases. Her technical skills, artistic eye, and unwavering priority of patient-focused care has propelled her to having an international presence in plastic reconstructive surgery. Dr. Spiegel has also created the Pink Sisters breast cancer support group to help her patients stay connected, ease the anxiety around surgery, and provide one another with support.
Good evening. I'm overwhelmed with gratitude to have been selected to receive the Business Leader Award. Thank you so much for being here tonight to share this occasion. It means a great deal to me that the work that I'm so passionate about also resonates with others. I'm really, truly honored to be recognized in this way by Girls Inc. of Greater Houston at their 25th anniversary event. Follow your passion and dream big. The old saying, if you love what you do, you will not have to work a day in your life is really true. And if you love your job, you will practice it, hone your skills, grow, and ultimately improve. Then you can share your gift with others. At a young age, I had a passion for art, science, and medicine, and I was able to combine these three interests to become a plastic surgeon. In my practice, I focus on breast reconstruction and helping women feel restored after breast cancer. Being a female surgeon hasn't always been easy, but I believe overcoming obstacles is a part of growth, and challenges are a part of life. My passion to help women led me to create new procedures and devices to improve breast reconstruction options and help ease the burden of breast cancer. I travel internationally to teach these improved techniques to benefit women around the world. I also created the Pink Sisters support group, where patients are matched with women who have completed their breast reconstruction journey so they can serve as a source of support and friendship. When I was a child, there wasn't an organization like this to serve as a mentor, and for most women of my time, we only had parents and teachers as mentors. To have an organization that brings so many women together from around the country to help young girls realize that their dreams are very much attainable is one of the reasons I'm so proud to be a part of Girls Inc. I hope that my own path can serve as an inspiration to all girls. I will continue my efforts to exemplify the characteristics of the Girls Inc. Bill of Rights that includes the right to take risks, the right to strive freely, the right to take pride in success, and the right to prepare for interesting work and economic independence. Thank you so much for this honor. I'm very grateful.
Dr. Spiegel, you are truly an outstanding role model for our girls and other women. Girls Inc. is excited to present you with the Business Leader Award. Dr. Spiegel presented the award. Thank you.
Our next honoree is known and loved by many in the audience this evening. As the 2022 Eileen Campbell Vanguard Award, Lynn Humphreys is the definition of a woman who exemplifies the Girls Inc. mission and is an outstanding role model to the girls and the community. Over the decades, she has gained the respect of men in the development business, and through her professionalism and intelligence, she has proven to other women that they too can have a voice and can be bold and strong in a man's world. She has served as co-chair for the annual Girls Inc. fundraising event, has raised money and obtained major sponsorships, served on fundraising committees, and has brought other women into the support Girls Inc. and provided guidance to the organization.
I am just so incredibly honored to accept the Eileen Campbell Award and to follow in her amazing footsteps. Even though we were not financially well off when I was young, I was raised by my mother and my father to always be true to myself and to give back to the community. But without the love and support of Rob, my husband of 46 years, and my 3 boys and their families, I would not have been able to achieve any success that I have, nor would I have had the time to be a mentor and a volunteer. So I really have to thank them from the bottom of my heart for encouraging me to be me. I'm proud to have been successful in the legal and the land development community despite being a bossy, bold, strong, and smart woman. So women in the audience, we must all help those younger and less fortunate than ourselves. We must help them find their own confidence and the strength to be who they are meant to be. So no matter how busy we are, there is always time to give back. So thank you all so much.
Lynn, it is truly an honor to present you with the 2022 Eileen Campbell Vanguard Award.
Our final awardee of the evening, Alan Radcliffe. Alan has continuously served as a champion for women's and girls' empowerment to ensure that girls see men as allies in support of their development issues impacting them and ability to navigate the challenges they faced. The mission of He's in Her Corner initiative is to encourage all men to be advocates and allies for girls' empowerment. This is why we are so excited to present Alan with the He's in Her Corner Award.
Hello, Girls Inc. Extended Family. I'm grateful to Girls Inc. for recognizing me with the inaugural He's in Her Corner Award. I hope I'm just the first of many annual recipients of this award and that the list of potential nominees grows longer and longer, because that's how we're going to know that this initiative has really taken hold. But how did I come to be on the Girls Inc. board 20 years ago and to be a regular mentor to girls and women? Well, as I reflected back on my own journey, It occurred to me that along the path I had had many mentors and peers who were in my corner, and the majority of them were women. Starting out as early as my formative years of education, I remember the impact of public school teachers like Ms. Huber. As I moved into my professional career, I had mentors like Melanie Gray, who was a founding board member of Girls Inc. of Greater Houston and a career mentor to me during my time practicing law. But over the years, she's also introduced me to many fabulous community service organizations here in Houston, including Girls Inc., and she remains a great friend to this day. As well as professional peers like Sophia Adroguet, who's also a first-generation Girls Inc. board member, and with whom I've had a more than 20-year ongoing professional and community service activity collaboration and partnership, and whose friendship and advice I value greatly. And my wife Tricia, who I've known since elementary school, and who leads by example. And that's just a partial list of what I call my personal Women's Hall of Fame. I'm thankful for having been able to support Girls Inc. these last 20 years, but I'm also thankful for related opportunities. Being in her corner is a great place to be. Having a role in seeing these young girls develop into strong, smart, and bold women, won't you join me in her corner? I hope you will. Thank you.
Girls Inc. is thrilled to present you with the inaugural He's in Her Corner Award. Congratulations. What an incredible evening. Before we wrap up our evening tonight, I would like to recognize our board chairs that have served the organization over the 25 years. I've now asked that all previous board chairs please stand. Could you turn the lights up so we can recognize them?
Oh, fantastic. Lynn Humphreys, I want you to know I was that bossy girl, still am. You can ask my husband. And Alan, thank you for roping me into there you are, Girls Inc. all those many years ago. That was like the second luncheon. You were the one who brought me in, so thank you for doing that. We have one more special video for you we'd like to share. Immediately following, we are going to draw for those raffle tickets, so enjoy the video.
Congratulations, Girls Inc., on your silver anniversary, blazing with a vengeance as you continue to inspire and create strong, smart, and bold girls. My name is Sophia Adroguet. I proudly and passionately served, almost since the inception, as Girls Inc. President and Chair of the Advisory Board, and Chair of Luncheons over a 10-year trajectory in the late 1990s into the 2000s. During these galvanizing times, nationally and internationally, the grit, grind, and gravitas that is necessary, Girls Inc. delivers. Here's to the next 25 years as we look towards celebrating its gold anniversary. Felicidades and felicitaciones.
It has been an honor and a privilege to be part of Girls Inc. for many years and to have served as chair of the board twice. With its Bill of Rights and cutting-edge research-based programs, Girls Inc. has transformed girls' lives by giving them the confidence to be independent, to advocate for themselves, to resist peer and societal pressure, and pursue their dreams. When I think of the amazing Girls Inc. girls I've gotten to know over the years, I'm reminded of two important things. Number one, never ever let anyone tell you who you are. As the saying goes, when you write your story, don't let anyone else hold the pen. And number two, while girls have made many strides over the years, there is much work still to be done so that we can ensure that all girls across the country shift from a mindset of questioning, can I, to a mindset of emphatically stating, I can and I will. Congratulations, Girls Inc. of Greater Houston, for all that you've accomplished. Stay strong, smart, and bold. Here's to the next 25 years and beyond.
Sean Stevens here, wishing Girls Inc. of Greater Houston a happy 25th anniversary. I'm so proud of the work you've done over the past 25 years and the programming that you've brought to the girls of Houston. I can't wait to see what you do in the future. Stay strong, smart, and bold.
My name is Alan Ratliff, and I'm an attorney and CPA here in Houston. My public service passion is youth education. In addition to serving on the Girls Inc. board for a decade, I've also served on school boards, including at one school that is an exemplary Girls Inc. client school. I've served on committees that oversee schools, and for the past 30 years, I've served as a substitute teacher in public and private middle schools across the city of Houston. I served on the board of Girls Inc. from 2004 to 2013, and I was its chair from 2005 to 2007. But we also enjoyed planning and hosting the 10th anniversary celebration of the Houston affiliate of Girls Inc. So, Girls Inc. of Greater Houston, congratulations on 25 years serving more than 15,000 girls in the Houston area and inspiring all of them to be strong, smart, and bold.
My name is Jacqueline Jackson, and I would like to congratulate Girls Inc. of Greater Houston on its 25th anniversary. I joined Girls Inc. of Greater Houston in 2006, recruited by then President Sandy Fitzgerald and board member Judge Caroline Baker Hurley. In 2007, I became secretary for the board, and in 2008, I became the first African American board chair for Girls Inc. of Greater Houston. Girls Inc. has been a wonderful asset to the Houston area through their mentoring programs that assist young ladies throughout the Houston and surrounding areas to become what? Strong, smart, and bold. What an awesome organization. I'd like to say great job to Treopia, her team, and the current board on the new opportunities designed for our youth. And again, congratulations on this, the 25th anniversary.
Hi, I am so happy to be here to celebrate this fabulous occasion of Girls Inc. Houston's 25th anniversary. I'm Sue Rogers, and I served on the board of Girls Inc. Houston from 2007 through 2015. I received a call from the executive director who told me about the mission of Girls Inc. to empower every young woman the opportunity to be strong, smart, and bold. What a fabulous mission that was. And it reached out to me because I want that. I want that for the girls and young women in our community. And Girls Inc. Houston delivers that. We are all inspired at Girls Inc. Houston to make this organization grow and reach more girls every day. With Treopia and the staff, our board members and sponsors, we can count on all of that to happen going forward, and we can celebrate today the last 25 years of great success. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Stacy Humphreys. I moved to Houston in 1996, the same year that Girls Inc. of Greater Houston was founded. I first learned about Girls Inc. in the early 2000s when I was invited by a friend to attend the annual Strong, Smart, and Bold fundraising event. A few years later, in 2010, I had the amazing opportunity to join the Girls Inc. board. I ultimately served 10 years on the board, including 2 terms as board chair. The mission of Girls Inc. matters to me, inspiring all girls to be strong, smart, and bold, to overcome barriers, to find their voice, to pursue their passions and achieve their goals. Although we've come a long way since 1996, the Girls Inc. mission is just as critical today as it was 25 years ago. Cultural and economic barriers persist for women, and the research-based programming of Girls Inc. builds ambition, intellectual capacity and curiosity, and strength so that Houston's young women are equipped to overcome those barriers. There's an expression that a rising tide lifts all boats. By lifting up the young women of Houston, Girls Inc. is elevating the entire city and building a brighter future for all. Happy 25th to Girls Inc. of Greater Houston, and congratulations to all of the staff, board members, mentors, and volunteers who have built an amazing legacy of success over the last quarter century. Here's to the next 25.
Happy anniversary to Girls Inc. of Greater Houston. 25 years is a major accomplishment. And I think about what the organization has seen and been through in 25 years. I think about just during my tenure over the last 7 or 8 years, Hurricane Harvey, the Me Too movement, everything that's going on with COVID and in the world today. And every time I've seen the organization rise to the challenge, not only bringing our girls the content that Girls Inc. is known for, whether it's around STEM or anti-bullying, leadership, college and career preparation, but also the softer skills. And as importantly, especially in the last 18 months, that consistent presence, the facilitators and the staff they come to know and trust and see every week and bond with. And I'm immensely proud to have been a part of the board of directors. It played a tiny role in the success of the organization and in the mission to make Houston's girls strong, smart, and bold.
I am so excited to share this 25th year anniversary for Girls Inc. with everybody today. A special thanks goes out to all the former board members and board chairs. I am Alex Kalichia. I am the 2021-2022 board chair, and I'm excited to be celebrating our 25th year. I got involved with Girls Inc. Through a friend of mine who was already on the board. And when I thought about why I would join the board, I really thought about 3 things. One was I have a daughter who is 25 years old, and I think my wife and I raised her to be strong, smart, and bold, and I felt like it was an opportunity to give back to other girls in the community. The second thing was I think we're at an inflection point in our community, in our state, and in our nation, and I think more than ever we have to help girls achieve their vision to be strong, smart, and bold. And lastly, it is just amazing to be involved in an organization that is staying ahead of the curve when it comes to helping girls recognize how to navigate the future, particularly in a world that is ever changing and in some ways feeling a little bit regressive. So please continue to support Girls Inc., show your support the best way that you can, and let's look forward to having another video in 25 years where we can be talking about how we've moved things forward for all girls so they can continue to grow up to be strong, smart, and bold.
fantastic. That was so much fun, and I knew so many of those wonderful people who have done so much for Girls Inc. Time has come to draw for our raffle, 3 of them. One is special and a surprise. And I'm going to tell you what they are, and then I'm going to draw them, and Triopia is going to tell us who the winner is. Okay, grab your raffle tickets. Make sure you have them out. The first thing we're going to select, Dine Around Houston. Dine Around Houston. Oh, there's a lot of tickets in here. Okay, Triopia. Here.
Oh, man, you know I don't have my glasses on. Okay, I don't have my glasses on, but we're going to do this. It is Audrey Begay.
And Connor.
And Connor.
Chuckeen? I think it's Chuckeen.
Why didn't you tell me to bring my glasses up here?
Darn it.
Okay, do we have Audrey, Begay, and Connor?
Right there. Okay. Oh, you know what? Please pick them up at the registration table. Okay. Sorry, you don't have to. You don't. Thank you. Okay. Let me write on here so we remember. Okay. Dining. Okay. Okay.
Okay. When we do the real big prize, I'll have my glasses on.
Okay. That's coming soon. Okay. Number 2 is our Shopper's Delight. Okay. It's tiny.
Let's see. Ah, this is even worse.
Tina?
Tina Miller? Miller? Tina Miller? Okay.
Tim?
How about bid 148? Is that
one? Let me write Shopper's Delight. Okay. Okay, once again, you pick it up at the registration desk, okay? Fabulous. There we go. Thank you. Okay, and this is a surprise. Houston Texans autographed football. They're coming back. They're coming back. Don't be haters, be lovers. Here we go.
Oh, thank you. Actually, I think I got this. Instead of reading names, I'm just going to read the paddle. How about that?
It's Hannah.
Oh, I know this name. Hannah. Where are you? 142?
Wait, at the same table, something's going on over there. Okay, I'm going to put the football. Okay. Okay, Texan, Texans football. Okay, thank you. Okay, congratulations to our winners. Just a couple quick things before the band comes on. Our grand prize, the 14-karat diamond hoop earrings, will be drawn in about 30 minutes. Well, actually, maybe 15. 9:45 p.m. We're going to draw in about 15, 20 minutes. If you still need to purchase last-minute tickets, you have time. Centerpieces, $20 each, and they're gorgeous. Those are beautiful for the rest of the weekend. Again, remember to pay for anything or get raffle tickets at the registration table. You must be present to win those diamond hoop earrings. And again, we're drawing at about 9:45. Okay, time for the band to come on out undercover from right here in Houston, Texas. So enjoy, everybody. Thank you.
Our hearts were ringing in the key that our souls were singing as we danced in the night. Remember how the stars stole the night away. Yeah, body on, say do you remember? Body on, dancing in September. Body on, never was a cloudy day. So with you, holding hands with your heart to see you. Only blue talking love. Remember how we knew love was here to stay. Now December found the love we shared in September. that we share today. Party on, city remember. Party on, this city September. Party on, never was a cloudy day. Party on, city remember. Party on, this city September. Party on, never was a cloudy day. The bell was ringing, our souls were singing. Do you remember the time? Never was a cloudy night. Party on, city remember. Party on, this city September. Party on, never was a cloudy day. Party on, city remember. Party on, this city September. Party on, never was a cloudy
Yeah, party people, listen. We got some Justin Timberlake music, y'all. We need everybody on the dance floor. Come on, y'all join us on the dance floor. We gonna have some fun tonight, y'all. What's up? I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric, baby, when I turn it on. All through my city, all through my home. Flying up no ceiling when we're in that zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that blue zone in my feet, that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take another pop it, moving so phenomenally. You know, like the way we rock it, so don't stop. Under the lights, where everything goes. No matter how when I'm close. When you move, they already know. Just imagine, nothing I can see but you dance, dance, dance. Good, creeping up on music, just dance, dance, dance. Come on, all the things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. Ain't nobody leaving, so just keep dancing. Can't stop the feeling. Just dance, dance. Can't stop the feeling. Just dance, dance, dance. Something magical. It's in the air, it's in my blood, it's rushing on. I don't need no reason, don't need control. I fly so high, no ceiling when I'm in my zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet, feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. I can't take my other puppet, moving so phenomenally. We're gonna rock the way we like it, so don't stop. Under the lights, where everything goes, nowhere to hide. you should just dance, dance, dance. Come on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, 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 dance. Ain't nobody leaving, so just keep dancing. So just dance, dance, dance. So just dance, dance, dance. So just dance, dance, dance. Just keep dancing. Party people, are you guys having a good time so far? All right, so listen, we're gonna be dancing all night, all right? We got a little bit of time to dance. So when we're ready to dance all right, so we're gonna play a lot of songs tonight. We're gonna play a little bit of everything. Now that means that while we're jamming, I need all of the energy that you have. We have about 2 hours, maybe an hour and a half to have some energy. So I need all the energy. Are y'all ready? Here we go, let's do it, y'all. Let's go to the next one. Got this feeling in my body. Let me hear y'all sing it to yourself. Got this feeling in my body. What you say now? Got this. Let me hear you say. Can't stop the feeling. Come on. Feeling in my. I can't stop the feeling. I can't stop the feeling. I can't stop the feeling. Nothing I can see but you dance, dance, dance. Good creeping up on you, so just dance, dance, dance. Come on. All the things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. Ain't nobody leaving, so just keep dancing. Just dance, dance. So just dance, dance, dance. Just dance, dance. I can't stop the feeling. Got this feeling in my body. I can't stop the feeling. Got this feeling in my body. I can't stop the feeling. Got this feeling in my body.